All right, so if you're an ambitious computer science student from Balochistan or the former FATA regions, you are in exactly the right place. This is your strategic blueprint for winning a fully funded university scholarship from the HEC. We're going to break down, step by step, how to turn that huge dream into your actual reality.
It's the big question, right? How do you actually win a fully funded degree? It can feel like it's just for other people, like it's based on luck. But what if I told you it has nothing to do with luck? It's all about strategy. This is a system, and today we're going to learn how to master it.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the prize itself. Think of this scholarship as a golden ticket. But like any prize this big, you have to know the exact price of entry, the rules of the game. And when the HEC says fully funded, they really mean it. This is way more than just tuition. We are talking a monthly living allowance, cash in your pocket, an annual allowance for your books, an annual travel allowance to get you to and from home, and even a one-time allowance to help you get settled in. They're literally removing every single financial barrier, so all you have to do is focus on your studies.
But before you even think about studying, you have to pass what I call the eligibility gauntlet. And these rules are totally non-negotiable. You've got to have a domicile from Balochistan or the former FATA regions. You have to be 22 or younger, no exceptions. And you need at least 60% in your HSSE exams. Now here's the one that trips up so many people. You must have your final result in your hand. Not awaiting, not coming soon. If you don't have that piece of paper, you're not eligible. It's a hard and fast rule.
So, once you've confirmed you've cleared all those hurdles, it's time to understand the game itself. Let's talk about the test, because this is where the real strategy starts. And trust me, this is not a generic exam.
Look at this chart. This is your treasure map to a high score. Just look at the numbers. Quantitative reasoning is a massive 32%. Verbal reasoning is another 26%. Add that up. That's 58%. That is more than half of your entire test. This tells you everything. It's not just about what you learn in your ICS classes. It's about how you think, reason, and solve problems. Your whole study plan has to be built around these priorities. And this brings me to the most critical warning I can give you. Please, listen to this. Do not, and I'm going to say it again, do not prepare for the generic HEC USAT test. Countless brilliant students make this fatal mistake every year. The scholarship test for Balochistan and FATA has its own specific, unique pattern. If you prepare for the wrong test, you've lost before you've even started.
Now let's talk about pressure. See this number, 60? You have 100 questions and 100 minutes. That means you get exactly 60 seconds per question. 1 minute to read it, understand it, solve it, and bubble it in. This isn't just a test of knowledge. It is the test of speed. Pace is everything.
So, we have the rules, the test structure, the time pressure. How does it all fit together to get your name on that final list? Well, let's break down the winning formula, because understanding this is the absolute key to everything. It's beautifully simple, really. Your final merit score is a 50-50 split. Half of it is based on your past academic scores, your SSC and HSSC. That's already set in stone. It's fixed. But the other 50%? That comes down entirely to how you perform on this one aptitude test. This is the variable you can control. This is your big opportunity to climb that ranking.
And that's why I love this idea. Don't think of this test as a hurdle you have to jump over. Think of it as your second chance. It's the great equalizer. It doesn't matter if your past grades were just okay. A brilliant performance on test day can catapult you right to the top of that list.
Okay, enough theory. Let's get practical. Let's talk about the actionable steps you can take right now. Here is your 8-week battle plan for getting this done.
Here's how the next 2 months look. Weeks 1 and 2 are for diagnosis. You take a mock test, find your 2 weakest subjects, and you master them. Then for 3 solid weeks, it's all about content mastery, focusing on those high weightage subjects first. Weeks 6 and 7 are all about simulation, taking full-length mock tests under strict, timed conditions. And that last week, you review your mistakes, you look over your formulas, and you rest. Do not cram.
So how do you beat that 60-second clock? You use the 3-pass approach. In your first pass, you spend 40 to 50 minutes just flying through the paper, answering only the questions you know immediately. Lock in those easy marks. In your second pass, you go back to the questions you marked, the ones that need a little more thought. And in the final 10 minutes, you tackle the hardest ones, eliminate choices, and make an educated guess. The golden rule here?
Never, ever leave a question blank.
You don't need a mountain of books. You just need a focused arsenal. Grab a core guidebook, something like the one from Dogar Brothers, for syllabus coverage. Then, get online. Platforms like Physics in Seconds or Top Grade PK are fantastic for video lectures and massive question banks. But the most important resource of all? Past papers. Hunt them down on Scribd, find them on YouTube. Nothing beats practicing with the real deal.
And finally, let's avoid any silly test day disasters. The night before, gather everything on this checklist. Your original CNIC, the original bank deposit slip, your printed roll number slip, a couple of pens, a simple analog watch, no smartwatches. And maybe the most important thing on this list, a well-rested mind. Get 8 hours of sleep. It's not optional.
So there you have it, the complete strategic blueprint. You know what the prize is, you know the rules, you know how to prepare, and you know how to execute on test day. The plan is clear, the path is laid out. The only question left is, are you ready to get to work?